I correct through the obstacles I progress. Illogical for them to feel they responsible for our success. Besides Kanye West, tell me who else I gotta respect. Cause I'm kinda perplexed. It's about time that I got my respect. It's the Butcher. Let's go.
About time that I got my respect. It's the Butcher. Yeah. Cold world. Griselda. You know what I mean?
Griselda.
You know what it is? When I show up, I'm on 10, not 9. On the night I was born, the rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning struck, power outage, sparks was flying, the real one's here, the young boy that walked with lions around the outlines of chalk with a lion. Of course I'm trying to revive a sport that's dying, but the in the bars that y'all relying got these nerves thinking that you Zion, but that just mean I ain't as comfortable as y'all with lying, stretching the truth. No, I never stress in the booth. They feel the pressure, me, I feel like I just left a masseuse. Effortless, how I'm skating on these records is proof. I put your favorite rappers, never letting them loose. Cold world, the heat of blast to your speaker. He the last of Mohicans, no weaklings last in my sneakers. Want me on the song, he gon' see the wrath of the. I'm probably gon' go to Jesus asked for a feature. Don't need a. Some see the glass is empty. I see a glass collecting his bread and mass like he a Catholic preacher. Just to count it cash, you might need a calculus teacher. Eureka, Einstein on the brink of the theory of relativity. Really, no MC equal. Feel me, Copen be lethal. Crip like an old MTV show. On God, the best rapper alive. Now go and ask the best rappers that they tell you he never lied. Tenor talk.
I've been too passionate. Remember days we wasn't having. Hey, and now we slide, got some in this. bustin', we ain't flash on nothing. If you tryna stand on it, gotta put that on something. I ain't been too passionate, but when I ride the Rari, I ain't never gon' fast. When my decided she don't like when I go fasting. Motor in the hood sound just like a dragon. And I put that on my mama. I ain't gon' raise a son. He ain't gon' have to pick up. He ain't gon' have to. He know his daddy had a platinum run. I like my family, too concentrated. I'm holding down my family, I told him promise I made it. My little bro took my chain, he said, look amazing. My grandma told me I look like I wanted vague. Too passionate, passionate, passionate. Remember days we wasn't having. Hey, and now we slide, got some in this.
Soul in it, got it out the mud, I promise it's a cold feeling. This ain't overnight, I woke up with no ceiling. I made a vision come to life, I'm cold in it. 720 years, I'm door living. But I still gotta do some soul healing. Only at the top, everybody can't go with them. We can't even tap it, you stop in the momentum. And I've been too passionate. I ain't looking over shoulders, baby, back. Legit, let me show you how to get it, go from rag to rich. Presidential 10, I can't be average. Yes, blasting rich. Hey, we done came a long, long way, little baby. I can never knock my losses, it bang me. Said I'm the truth, baby, but I thought you knew, baby. The one, not the two, baby.
I've been too passionate, passionate, passionate. Remember days we wasn't having. Hey, and now we slide, we got some in this.
Ayy, cash out, cash. Stacking the check that I pass out. That sound, ayy. Tell you a lot where I'm at now. I went away for a little, yeah. Tell them I'm back now. Cash out, cash. Yeah, we finna cash out. Blue bills, yeah. She see them all in the background. It don't matter where you from, baby, no. It's where you at now. Back down, nah. I never back down. I just been stacking the racks, stacking. I'm stacking on stacks now. Hop in the booth. I'm only spitting the facts out, hitting the gas. I got it pushed to the max now. Tell me relax. I'm finna spaz out. Credit card never maxed out. Government got me taxed out. You know I just stay in different brackets, that's a fact. Ayy, GPS my city, cause I put it on the map. Ayy, betting on a boy, you gonna double, triple that. Yeah, first I sign the check, I tell them quit it, it's a rap. Ayy, yeah, I know they was trying to block me, cause it's too hard to copy. Y'all boys move sloppy. I've been racing to a check, yeah, just like Ricky Bobby. Bumpin' lottie-dottie, pull up in that Maserati. Cash out, cash. Stacking the check that I pass out. That sound, tell you a lot where I'm at now. I went away for a little, yeah. Tell them I'm back now. Cash out, cash. Yeah, we finna cash out, cash. Stacking the check that I pass out. That sound, tell you a lot where I'm at now. I went away for a little, yeah. Tell them I'm back now. Cash out, cash. Yeah, we finna cash out, yeah. Blue bills, see them falling in the background. Shawty tryna, yeah, I'm talking like SmackDown. WWE, she got that. Shawty with, she said I get it for free. I gotta flirt the racks. I don't do tit for tat. City is stay on my back. I'm never one to go act. You know I'm keeping it real. I just go say what I feel. I make a 1 to 2. Then I turn into a meal. Ayy, cash out, cash. Stacking the check that I pass out. That sound, tell you a lot where I'm at now. I went away for a little, yeah. Tell them I'm back now. Cash out, cash. Yeah, we finna cash out, cash. Stacking the check that I pass out. That sound, tell you a lot where I'm at now. Cash out, cash. Yeah, we finna cash out.
boom shop, professional program. Tried to get it on with American Bandstand. All the fans, they got their hands high. Known to take a table and turn it into the vibe. Never been too, never been so low. Keeping the beat hot and dropping the cold flow. Yeah, what it is, why do people keep asking? Calamine lotion, but the boom keeps scratching. On the one, to the two, original one. Well, Mr. Boom Shot, let's show him how we get it done. One, to the two, bring it back to the one. American Bandstand, we got them on the run like this. So wet, save your Vaseline. Click so sick, don't need vaccines. People want the boom to the boom, we gon' bring. It's the LAMONT, then S. Vinyl on the way that we independently press. On a mission to get big checks and pay rent. So pull your power up and gentlemen, place your bets like this. Let's show them how we get it done. One, to the two, bring it back to the one. American Bandstand, we got them on the run like this. Started out in the city of rain. Black Forest, yes, the Boom Gang. Boom handed the group manager. John Henn, been to be perimeter. Party cracking, don't panic. Needle on the record, got the ladies dancing. Original magic. Up in your hand, ain't nobody gon' pass it now. This a B-boy, we get live now. In the merciless sun, up at the hideout. Pull your cards out, full of aces. Boom on the table, and I know you can taste it like this.
Ay, ay, ay. You got me? Yeah. Yeah. What? She got me like, yeah. I'ma keep it simple. Turn the sporters to a benzo. Like shawty, where your friends though? On that, we got me on. Yeah, crescendo with after. Like girl, here's your Uber. You know that I'm super duper. When I flow, it's kinda crazy. Yeah, I had to get my groove up. Yeah, I had to get my groove up. Ain't this doomsday on the drums? Yeah, we just did it for fun. Yeah, yeah. You know that I gotta go and get it right. Nah, wait. But she just wanna stay at the club all night. Like, I'm running out of money, we ain't got no more.
At this time, direct your attention to the center court for the award ceremony. The head coach of your home team.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge, and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Payne in at point guard. And for Denver, Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Simmons is out there with Brown. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Took him no time at all on that one. Jokic has got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Nuggets.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing the title.
Now, here's Jokic. Here's Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And Jokic, with that incredible vision, quickly spots the open man.
Now, here's Payne, guarded by Simmons. Gobert, the pass to Edwards. Off target from outside. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And it's Towns missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's Jokic outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Jokic has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nuggets. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there to halt the run. And Towns with the lay-in good.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Denver's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside Gordon. Shoots over Towns. And it's Gordon missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Towns in the corner. Here's the 3. Another miss by Towns.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
A putback. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
It's Porter outside. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Porter's got 5 points so far. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins, and the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
The Nuggets leading by 7. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Nurkic checked in for Gobert. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Payne. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Denver making a switch here. Kevin Gelly's checked in. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. The Nuggets, number 1.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Gordon for 3. Minnesota with the rebound and going against Denver. Their first game of the NBA's regular season.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So what you look for in the first game, 1, does one team make a statement? And 2, how does the other team react to that? Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Here's McLaughlin. McDaniels kicks to Melton. Goes up the baseline. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets leading by 7. This is it to Kabengele. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Gordon for three. Drills the three-pointer. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
2 points, that one goes.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Braun. And it's off from three-point range. Driving to the basket.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Miller. Oh, and the buzzer beat is good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, a pair of #1 picks are at the forwards, Edwards and Town. Then it's Payne, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's McLaughlin in at the shooting guard. Here is Edwards, following the basket by Jokic.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Timberwolves trail by 15. Payne passes to McLaughlin. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
There's Brown with the three. That shot missing. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So here's a look at some stats for Jokic. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged 29 points a game, 10 assists, and 12 rebounds. And he gives them a nice rotation
on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, the one thing you can't teach is size. He's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but certainly a valuable backup for this team.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Payton's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 13. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Watson's shot is off for Minnesota. They've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Edwards kicks to Towns. They grab their own miss. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Outside, Porter fires for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Minnesota calls timeout. Big group substitution now for Minnesota.
And now look at the numbers for Edwards. He's coming off an excellent season. Fourth in scoring, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Double team on Nurkic. Three-pointer. And it's Kabengele with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Timberwolves trail by 12. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now, here's Nurkic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Braun. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered. Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Miller with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Braun connects from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Jamison. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. 23 seconds left in the first half. It's stolen by Watson. And here's the fast break. Watson leading the way. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
He hits the second from the line. Out to the wing. Launches a three. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have played at a high level so far. What has worked for you?
We're just sticking to the game plan. You know, our coaches really drew up something good for us. You know, they wrote it out, and we're sticking to it, and we're executing very well.
Yeah, that's obvious the way you all have played. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome to the Halftime Show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest. The deep ball is killing them. This is what happens when another team identifies your weakness and just keeps hammering on it.
And let's switch gears for a second, checking out social media. So let's see. Dills32 asked Shaq, what's your favorite variety of barbecue chicken? We talking Texas, we talking Memphis, Kansas City, Korean.
You can just put that smoke on there, plenty of heat, and I think I could take that.
I'm familiar with it. What about ribs? Maybe some brisket? We've got some veggie options for Kenny.
Barbecue cauliflower.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Bruce Brown is out there with Simmons. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Now here's Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And yes, it's good. Payne's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Timberwolves. The Nuggets leading by 14. Outside Porter. Outside Simmons. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his third assist on the night.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10" wing.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 18. Edwards finds McDaniel. Back to Edwards. It's good. Edwards got 8 points.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Simmons with it. Now guarded by Towns. Gobert with the block. Here's McDaniels. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Edwards drawing the double team. Towns wide open. It's good from long range.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
The Nuggets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timberwolves trail by 13. To the wing on the left. Here's McDaniels. It's good.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. The Nuggets Nuggets with another miss.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
Gary Payton is checked in for Simmons. Timberwolves also changing it up. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Gobert. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for McDaniels. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Now here's Towns. He's got 8. Over in the corner, Edwards. Second chance shot, and Nurkic finishes inside. Nurkic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. Braun. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. He has 7.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide-open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Now here's Towns. The offensive rebound, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Nuggets, number 1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Now Miller after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Melton passes to Payne from 13. Jamison with the defensive effort. Denver leading by 10. Pass to Watson. Shoots over Melton. No good from 11 feet. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 12-4 run. And there's the pass to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Good. Nice job down low. Melton's got his second basket of the night.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Miller outside. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Nuggets on top, leading by 10. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here are the Nuggets now. 10-point lead. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And the basket by Gordon.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Kicks it to Edwards. In the corner, it's Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here, and Towns gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
From deep, Jokic. A 3-pointer is right on target. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
And the touch from deep. Jokic recognizes when he should look to shoot from that area.
McDaniels finds Edwards to the paint. Banked in off the glass.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Denver calls timeout. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the basket by Gordon.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
To Gobert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Gordon. Over Towns. And the rejection by Towns.
Well, this is what you're hoping to see. A level of dominance on the defensive end by Towns sends that shot back.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all day long, and the block total is off the charts.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Now Gobert following the miss by Michael Porter from deep inside. Towns kicks to Edwards. The offensive rebound goes back up. Misses at the rim. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They led by as many as 18 points. And it's Brown missing. Timberwolves trail by 5. Edwards looking it over. Here's Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Gobert showing a bit of an edge on the interior. This guy, if he goes up strong, the defense is going to have to whack him to contain him.
Payne, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're up by 3. There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. Big group substitution here for Denver. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Watson. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Edwards drawing the double team. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Here is Watson. Braun. McDaniels defending. Good work there as it goes. And the Nuggets lead by 7. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Edwards drawing the double team. Gobert finds McDaniel. Back to Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Payne. Another miss by Minnesota. Nuggets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Jamison. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 9-point Nugget lead.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're behind by 9. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Edwards with it. Picked up by Brown. Towns. And it's Denver with the rebound. In the corner, Simmons with it. Gordon against Gobert, and it's Gordon with the finish.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the Nuggets pick up 2. Tips it up. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. They get it back. Jokic, and he battles for the ball and gets the second change bucket.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Kevin, thanks. Nikola, a phenomenal shooting performance for you. Did you feel it coming?
I mean, I was kind of lucky the ball was going in, and my teammates were finding me, so it's not just my effort. I think it's team effort, not just my game. I think the whole win.
Well, you all got it done down the stretch, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the end.
I think. What the fuck, man? Yeah, I must have unplugged it. What? So Denver, yeah, Dallas wins that one. I say that New Orleans wins. The Bulls beating the Heat. Atlanta Hawks continuing their dominant. Celtics lose to Brooklyn. Brooklyn be a good team that year. I think Philadelphia would be a dominant team. New York, San Antonio will be a damn good team. Denver, of course, wins this one with Nikola Jokic. We all know Oklahoma beats the Warriors. Warriors are not as good as they used to be. And then the Clippers being a team that could definitely be not as good as what they were. So now let's try to make that trade. Michael Porter Jr., he's one of the best players we've had. But like I said, I think he would make a damn good player for the Bulls. Like, I really feel like he could make a damn good Bulls player. Fine. Fine, not Michael Porter then. You know what? Make him go to a team that just lost to us. I'm not. Holy crap, they got two good freaking guards. Warriors, fuck the Warriors, they don't need him. Wait, oh, I did the wrong thing, that's why. They are short on point guards. Fine, not the Blazers then. Detroit has plenty of players. Okay. I'm gonna say the Nuggets lose this one to the Timberwolves. They're at home. New Orleans on the road in Denver. Denver wins that one. Finally, a fucking trade I want. Negotiate. Fine. I'll accept. Orlando Magic have agreed to the trade. Alright, so Nuggets with will still beat the Nuggets still beat the Nuggets with the Kings. Sacramento loses to Denver. Now the Nuggets on the road, I say they lose to the Pelicans. That's a different story. You know what? Let's see. Yeah, that's not much worse. At least they're offering a first round pick. Memphis for him. I'll accept. Too late. Yes. Nuggets on the road. Clippers get that one. Nuggets at home against the Milwaukee Bucks. That's a win. That's the decline automatically. He's the future. Nuggets beating San Antonio at home. Nuggets beating the Knicks at home. Knicks suck anyway. Nuggets getting the revenge against the Clippers at home. Lose to Memphis on the road. Have CPU do that. Lose to the Cavs on the road. We'll lose there. Man, I'm gonna actually give us a win against the Wizards. Wizards ain't that good at home. Nope. I already said no. Watson's the future. Toronto. Give Toronto a win there. Bruce Brown, he's not even going to be with the Nuggets. I have a feeling. So Orlando Magic and him. Would not be surprised. CPU, quick stats. Let's see, Jay Hart for K Hayes. That's a decline. Nuggets getting the victory at home, like I said. They're the best when they're at home. I'm going to give them a win at home against the Pacers. On the road against the Pacers. Orlando Magic getting better, especially picking up Bruce Brown. Golden State Warriors. Denver obviously winning at home. There's no way we lose. Those fuckers. Speaking of the Warriors. That's going to be declined. Here's CPU. So now headed into December. The Heat, not as good as us either. Both have the same record. Denver obviously beating the Heat. Heat still not as good. Memphis. Denver wins at home. Christian Braun, there's no way they would ever trade him. Yeah, so Denver beats them at home. Through day. Pacers, Denver beats them again. I'm going to say Portland wins this one because they're at home. Utah, obviously going to take that one. Utah is not that good, but good enough. But then Denver gets their revenge. Wins that one on the road. Phoenix. Denver and Phoenix both have winning records. Denver gets the win though. And so gives Denver their 10th loss. They get their 8th win. That's a decline. Denver not losing to no Bulls. I'm sorry, my Bulls, but Denver winning that one against the Bulls, giving them their 12th loss. And Denver win back-to-back at home. So we'll just go ahead, send back-to-back. Decline. And decline once again. 76ers, like I said, they'll be much improved. Denver getting very tough road teams. Hornets, I think Denver has a chance to beat them on the road. Dallas going to be a much better team. Ooh! Okay, Denver can beat them. I say Milwaukee beating Denver. Denver beating Detroit at home. Beating the Thunder. Beating the Jazz. And then beating the Suns. Jazz get their revenge, and San Antonio gets their revenge. Pistons get a victory over Denver, but then Denver beats both the Clippers and the Cavs. Portland has a lot of firepower, but not enough to beat them at home. Denver gets beat by Oklahoma. Denver beats the Celtics at home, and they beat the Spurs at home as well. Win, loss, win, win. Spurs get the revenge, win against Denver. Denver beats the Mavericks. They beat the Grizzlies. Usually the Lakers would give Denver a trouble, but I think Denver beats the Lakers. They will give them a clean sweep, making it tough for LA to really have they're going to have a good stretch. Denver will have a really good stretch. Loss, win, no, not going to trade. Decline. Decline. No. Decline. Oklahoma gets their revenge. The Blazers win as well. And then Memphis gets their 30th win. Rockets even get a win. On a crucial 1-point victory, Denver gets their 41st victory. And they beat the Orlando Magic at home. And they lose to stupid Golden State on the road. That's a loss. That's a loss. That's a loss. Win. A very tough win. Loss. Big win here. Loss. Loss. Then that's another loss. A big win. Then a loss. Alright, let's have this crap go. Lakers get another win. Clippers get a win. Denver gets the biggest win at home. Jazz lose to Denver Denver gets another big victory. Denver loses to Brooklyn. Denver loses to the shitty New Orleans Pelicans, and then they wrap it up, pulling out a victory against Dallas. Nikola Jokic winning another MVP. But the Nuggets finish with the 3rd seed. Oof, man. So they really avoided playing the play-in. Alright, so here we go. I say it's going to be Thunder number 1. Memphis. Denver still gets through the first round, just a spoiler, guys. Golden State. Atlanta Hawks. Milwaukee, obviously that's going to be a sweep. This time it's going to be reversed. Miami's going to get swept. Philadelphia. Okay, Thunder, game number 2. Again, Memphis obviously is going to get a sweep the Rockets. I feel like Denver would go in 5. Stupid Warriors would get a 4-game sweep. Atlanta Hawks getting that. Milwaukee gets a 4-game sweep. Knicks would go in 5. In Philadelphia, it would go in 5. All right. Alright, now for the final round of, or final game for each of these, some of these teams. Thunder gets the sweep. Memphis gets the sweep. Denver loses to the Pelicans at least one time. Warriors get a sweep, a clean sweep. Brooklyn loses, they get swept. Milwaukee gets a clean sweep. Knicks, they lose against the Heat at least once, and Philadelphia, they get a clean sweep. So just 2 teams. Denver closes it out at home, and the Knicks will close it out at home as well. Okay. Now this one's a lot tougher. I still say the Thunder in 4. Nuggets, I say this goes 7. So I'm going to spot the Warriors. No. Nuggets, they want to win the first 2 games. Milwaukee gets I say loses to Atlanta the first 2 games, and I think it's going to be a really interesting matchup for all these teams. First game. So there's the first game. Okay, second game, Oklahoma, obviously. Denver, second game. What the heck? It didn't even sim the Hawks, and okay, now I can do it. Okay, so next, Hawks. Okay. Alright, so we damn it, I did it again. Okay, now it switches to the Grizzlies, but Grizzlies still lose that game. Denver loses to the Warriors in this game. Actually, no, we'll have Denver go up with a commanding 3-game lead. Stupid Hawks are going to win 3 in a row. We'll have them go up with a commanding 3-game series. We'll have the Knicks go up with a commanding 3-game lead as well. This is pissing me off. Alright. And the first team to get eliminated in the second round is the Memphis Grizzlies. Okay, game 4 goes to the Warriors. Milwaukee takes game 4. Joel Embiid gets that one. Okay. Number 2 goes to the Warriors. Number 2 goes Milwaukee. Philadelphia. Oh, there we go. Now it seems. What the hell? So Golden State completes the comeback, forcing a game 7. Milwaukee forces a game 7. And Philadelphia will force a game 7 as well. Now, this is for the championship. I'm going to say Atlanta Hawks close it out at home. Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers will go into New York and win. Denver closes it out at home. Yep, Nuggets. Alright, so much smoother now. This one's going to be a hell of a series. Obviously, Arrested. Alright, Denver takes game 1. I'm going to say it's reversed. Philadelphia takes game 1. Then, Denver takes game 2. Philadelphia will take game 2. Atlanta wins game 3. Denver loses game 3 because they're not good on the road. Or, wait a minute. Oh shit. I did it backwards. Whoops. Might as well just have Denver win 3 in a row. Yeah. And then see how that goes. What the hell? Now I didn't want to send for Denver? What the hell? Okay, so Denver is up 3-0. Okay. OKC wins the 4th one. Finally. Alright, so Atlanta wins game 4. They avoid getting swept the Thunder. Alright. But, however, somehow, someway, Denver finds a way to win at home. Philadelphia will win at home or on the road because they are the team to win. And obviously, Joel Embiid wins the saying up a Joel Embiid and Nichols. Huh? Oh, we're going to movies? Okay. Okay. I guess. Alright guys, well, hit that sub. I will do the finals tonight before I go to bed. Love you all. Stay bro. Go everyone. What the fuck am I holding? Peace out everyone.